All right, what's going on, collectors? Optical 20 here. Some great news today. As you can see from the title of this video, Inart is now available at Big Bad, right here. To my surprise, I saw that I got an email from Big Bad, one of their normal campaign emails that it's available for pre-order. I was under the impression that we can't get any Inart here in the US because they don't have the licensing. Basically, their license is limited to Asia only, specifically China. So therefore, they cannot distribute outside of that. And that is why we are using, outside channels, resellers, and all that stuff. Now, I know there's a lot of, quote unquote reputable resellers out there, but I don't know. I just don't want to gamble with that because I know they're reputable. Not everyone's Toys Wonderland. However, the true test is when something goes wrong, not when everything is right. And I've had a couple of listeners, subscribers that reached out to me and mentioned that, hey, with their jokers, they weren't happy how the eyes are not completely straight. They tried everything they could, yet it's still kind of wonky, so to speak. Is it one is looking left? It's not how it's supposed to be, right? Like, and when you pay, and I understand if you paid $1,000, you want something to be perfect. Um, it's $1,000. So they reached out to these so-called reputable dealers, and they are reputable. But it's not like they said no, but they kind of minimized the issue. It's like, hey, you know what? It's happening with everyone. It's a common issue with this type of figure. You just have to work with it. So basically, they didn't tell them to go elsewhere, but they minimized the problem. And to the users, they kind of like, all right, you know what? It is what it is, and just it was a bad experience for them. It didn't totally ruin it, but I didn't want to experience that with InArt. I didn't want to go through that because, if you're buying something like this for almost $600, you want to have a good experience. Now, here's the deal. Whenever you go to those resellers, you always run the risk of doing that. Now for a US reseller, maybe I'm just spoiled. I'm spoiled with Sideshow, with Big Bad, that something goes wrong, or even if I just don't like the item, I can return them, get my money back, maybe not pay for shipping. I've never returned something because I didn't like him. I'm methodical in that term. I've only returned something if it's broken, for the most part. Ask for replacement. It's very rare that I also return an item just to return it. Not that anything's wrong with that. It's just, just saying, I, I, every one of my purchase is well thought out. Now, with that being said, you can do that now with Big Bad. Well, at least I could, with a peace of mind that let's say I get it in hand and I feel like it's not worth the price they're asking for. Just an example, I can turn around and tell Big Bad, you know what, I'm not satisfied. Let me get my money back. Um, but with that being said, there's a big difference in price, and the prices are different for InArt, for different resellers. Some of them are asking, I don't know, 420, 430. Some of them are 375. But let's just put it at 400 shipped, right? For from this reputable dealers. That's significant markup to what Big Bad is selling for almost $160 more. Now what you get for that 160 is um ease of buying, peace of mind, knowing that your package is going to arrive safely and securely, that if something goes wrong, you can easily get your funds back and not go in circles. But with that being said, that's a steep price to pay. And I guess the question is it worth doing that now? Is it worth having that price uh to get that convenience? Because it's almost another it's that's another 30 figure right there that you're looking at for an extra 160. I don't know. To each his own. I think $400 is a lot for this guy to begin with, and make it almost $600 if you include the tax. Is a little too much for me. right? Now I'm not forced to buy from Big Bad, but if I'm not gonna buy it from Big Bad, I'm probably not gonna buy it at all. So I might just take a shot and experience the Inart experience now that they are with Big Bad. But make no mistake about it, guys. It is a big leap. I love the fact that we are now seeing Inart in a large uh, retailer in the U.S. territory. We can make an argument that Big Bad is second to Sideshow when it comes to presence, when it comes to these type of things. Yes, it's not Entertainment Earth, but yeah, it's a big step for Inart slash Queen Studios to at least secure one of a larger retailer in the US. So that's a good first step. Second, maybe down the line we'll see a better pricing. Maybe I don't know what the reason is. Is it shipment? Is it licensing? I don't know. I don't want to speculate. All I can comment is what's the price in front of us. It's pretty steep. Um, I wanna see one of these guys and what the buzz is all about, right? Firsthand. It's pretty expensive, but I'm not gonna pre-order it. Yeah, make no mistake about it. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but I'm happy that I'm finally seeing this thing, and hopefully this is the first step, and it's just gonna improve from here. Um, I love it. I think the aftermarket is gonna be the after sales experience is gonna be a lot better if you go from Big Bad, but is it worth the gamble? Because of the price difference. I would love to hear your thoughts on this one, especially the ones who already bought it from resellers and all that stuff. I would love to hear your thoughts. And also from those guys who's holding out, like myself, from not buying in art because of you know the buying experience, because of the retailers. Is this move gonna incline you to at least take a look at them, to maybe experience them and maybe at least take them into consideration. Love to hear your thoughts, everyone. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.